Hi, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about manifestation. There are three important components to manifesting, or this is what I have seen and felt and experienced. Three important components. One, we can't manifest when our heart centers are closed. So, what does that look like? It means when we are feeling stressed, when we're feeling worried, when we are feeling afraid that things aren't going to work out. Perhaps if we're feeling impatient or resentful, or we're being too controlling, we've got that kind of tight grip on life. So all of these states of being will mean that the heart is closed. So the opposite is actually required of us, and that is to be an open funnel for the energy of creation to come through us. So to be an open funnel, meaning that the heart is open and that we're in a more relaxed state so that we can be that funnel for source and manifest what we are wanting to bring to fruition in this life. So another part that ties into this is being in a state of joy or in a state of awe and wonder of life or in a state of gratitude. So when we are in a state of gratitude and awe and wonder, so perhaps you're looking out and you're walking on the ocean or you're walking in the forest and you're really taking it in and you're just feeling that blessed state of being on this planet. Or perhaps you're holding a baby or you're with one of your pets and you just feel this sense of joy and gratitude. This allows you to connect to source. It allows you to connect to your own divinity, allows you to align with the divine. And this, in fact, then allows you to become that open funnel to let the energy of creation and manifestation come through you. So the second part that I want to mention is knowing what's in your heart. So you'll hear people talk about this. If you don't know what you want, or a lot of people don't know what they want. So there's talk about this. And it is true. Of course, it's important to know what you desire, right? What is it you desire? So while this is really important to know what's in your heart, what are your dreams, how do you want to feel in life? What kind of relationships do you want to experience? What kind of goals do you want to have? What do you want to see come to fruition? How do you want to live? How do you want to be your greatest potential? So all of that is important to know what's in your heart. However, it is equally important to surrender it. So what do I mean by that, or why? So when we say to surrender it, it is essentially to say to source or God or even your spirit guides to say, okay, here's what I desire. Here's what's in my heart. Here's what I believe is for the greatest good for me in this life. But I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm going to let it go. Here it is, God, or here it is, spirit guides. I'm going to let it go. And then you breathe and you allow what is for your greatest good to come through. Because the divine knows no boundaries. It knows no bounds. And so let's say you're like, oh, I need this job. I want to manifest this job. And maybe that is not for your greatest good. Maybe there is something bigger, better planned for you. Maybe there is a slightly different route that is going to take you to how you are really truly meant to manifest your gifts and bring your gifts to this planet. Sometimes we can't see the big picture. So it is equally important to surrender it. Now, it is also important to surrender it because if we have a tight grip on what we think we want, so if we're like, okay, I know what's in my heart and I know I want to do this, but we're really, really tightly gripping it, then what are we doing? We're blocking source from coming through. We're blocking ourselves from being that open funnel. And so we're kind of putting on the brakes anyway. So when you imagine what it is you want, then feel yourself letting it go. Feel yourself handing it over to source or putting it in the arms and hands and hearts of your spirit guides and saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. If this is for my highest good, I trust that it will come through for me. I trust that it will manifest in this physical reality for me. Thank you, thank you. And then consider it complete. And you go about rejoicing. You get to go about feeling the state of joy that it is complete. If you notice that you pick it up again and you become obsessive about it, maybe, or you're like, okay, I need this to happen, I need this to happen, then you go through the process again. Breathe, feel it in your heart what you want, hand it over again, express your gratitude. Thank you for holding this. I trust that if this is for my highest good, that it will come through for me, that it will be brought into fruition into this physical realm. Thank you. Right? So that's how you allow yourself to be in a state of receptivity, which is very, very, very important when you are manifesting, is this state of receptivity. Okay, so shifting gears a little bit, the third part that I wanted to share with you, I find really interesting. And so I'm only going to share this because it's what I've seen. And if you know me because of the work, perhaps we have worked together or you've watched these videos, everything that I share is because I've seen it or witnessed it in sessions or in meditation. I try not to go on anything that I've heard about or read about. My trust is really if I've seen it, witnessed it, experienced it, felt it, sensed it in a session or in my own meditation, then that's what I share. So this third part is that everything on a different level than the physical reality, let's say. So let's say in your physical reality, you're seeing like hardship or struggle, or maybe it's paycheck to paycheck, or things aren't really working out that quickly for you. That's one reality. Now imagine for a moment that there is another reality, and that reality is energetic. It is on an energetic level, let's say. And we're not going to go too deep into what this means, but we'll just say on an energetic level. And on this energetic level is everything you've ever desired, everything that's in your heart, everything you've dreamt of doing, everything that you have done in other lifetimes, that you have accomplished or succeeded at in other lives, and even in a multidimensional self. Imagine on an energetic level that it's already all here. And so it's our job to then participate in that, meaning to bring our attention to that, to bring our focus on that, to play in that. So what that really looks like is, personally, I find it easiest through meditation. So when you meditate, you can allow yourself to feel that everything is here. It's like a beautiful garden oasis, everything that you've ever wanted. And you feel what it would feel like to have that. You feel like what it would feel like to be succeeding at that thing you've dreamt of doing. And you visit this place over and over and over, this energetic level. Well, we could call it other things like another dimension, etc., but we'll just say it on an energetic level. So you come here repeatedly. So it's your job in manifesting is to not just go dabble in the 3D world and be like, oh, this sucks and that sucks, and this is hard and that's hard, and this isn't working, that's not working. It is actually to take your focus off of that a bit. Yes, we still participate here, but to come over and access that higher frequency level, that higher frequency energetic level where it's like, okay, everything I've desired is here. And allow yourself to visit this place repeatedly over and over and over again. So this becomes your reality. This becomes what you know. This becomes what you trust. This becomes you. It has this sense of realness for you. It's like, yes, I know things are working out. I know things are working out because I feel it. I see it. I'm here every day visiting this place. And so then from there, you're actually able to, this is kind of, I guess, another step up, is to then begin to work with energy and work with frequency and creating. So this is easiest done through meditation because, the physical eyes are going to see what the physical eyes are going to see out in the world. So it's easiest done first through meditation so that you can become accustomed to visiting this higher frequency state and this higher frequency place so that you can begin to really trust that it is all here for you. So I hope that kind of opened your eyes a little bit, these three parts about open hearts, being open to receiving that open funnel, being receptive, being in a state of joy and gratitude and awe, because when we are, that's when our connection with the divine is strongest and our connection with our own divinity. And this essentially opens us to being a open funnel for the energy of creation to come through, as well as the part about knowing what's in your heart and trusting to offer it over, right? To surrender it so that you can go back to just allowing, and you've called in the divine to say, and spirit guides to say, here's what I really want. I trust that whatever is for my highest good will show up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope some of these tips helped you. If you'd like to book a session to get clarity on something or to align with something or to heal and process, I'd be honored to work with you. You can find me on my website at rachelshonaker.com. Thank you. Have a great day.